Join a family as they receive firearms training for the very first time. This is Ruger American New Shooter Academy, Season 2, presented by DeSantis.
Hey, it's Kyle with Ruger American New Shooter Academy. And we are at the end of our range day, and I always like to end with something fun. So, we're gonna do the dueling tree. Have you done the dueling tree before?
No.
No? Okay, so the dueling tree is a lot of fun. Out in front of you, you have a dueling tree. It has 6 arms. 3 are set to your side, 3 are set to your side. The object of this game is to take one 15-round magazine with like weapons. You're both gonna shoot the pistols. And you're supposed to strike the ones that are flapped over to your side and move them to your opponent's side. The first person who has all of their flaps over on their opponent's side, so once your side has 6, you lose. Once your side has 0, you win. So it is a game of not only accuracy but speed, but you have to decide. So I'll give you a hint. Shoot very slow and accurately until you see that you might be getting behind. You've got 4 or 5 on your side. Then you need to ramp up your speed a little bit and get some more of those over on your opponent's side. If you shoot too fast, you'll introduce too many misses because you'll push yourself a little harder than what your accuracy will be able to do. So you have to find that happy medium, and you have to do it in one 15-round magazine. Okay. Anybody got any questions? Nope. This is a lot of fun. I really like this game. So there is your 15-round magazine. Actually, I'll tell you what, go ahead and unholster your pistols and present them on the target. Give yourself a couple dry presentations just real quick. Make sure your sight pictures are right, that you know what you're aiming at. Remember, you're working down the right side of the dueling tree. You're working down the left side of the dueling tree. So good grips, and we press out and look at our sights. Make sure that we got our sight pictures right. Everything's good. Everybody happy with what they have?
Yes.
Okay, so magazine, 1 rounder. You can check and make sure I didn't give you 14. So again, 1 rounder. So go ahead and insert that. All right, everybody got their ears on and eyes. Okay, so get a good grip on your pistol. Go ahead and let your slide go forward. You can either hit the release. Remember, we pull back and let go. There you go, perfect. All right, make sure your weapon's on fire, not on safe, because that'll count against your time. You're right here, you're on fire. So, go ahead and get a good sight presentation, all right? And when I call go, you can start shooting, but remember, match your speed with your accuracy. Try to move all your flaps to your opponent's side. Shooters ready? Go. Get your sights on there and get back in the game. Easy on the trigger. There you go. Get your sight picture back in there. Ease into that sight picture. Oh! Oh, she put one back over. All right, he had 6 on your side. So pull it back in, put your safeties on. You're empty, so go ahead and drop your magazine. Safety on, push it all the way up here. All right, drop your magazine. Push this button. There you go. You want me to clear it for you?
Please.
So what we want to do is we want to drop the magazine, and then we want to cycle it so that the round pops out. And then we can look inside there and see that there's nothing in there, so we know it's safe. Okay? All right, can you put that back in your holster? All right, and you can put that back in your holster. So that's the dueling tree. We're done with the parents. We're gonna see how the kids do. Okay, so now we're gonna see how the kids do on the dueling tree. So, you guys showed me how good. I was very impressed with how well you both shot. However, now we have to have a competition to see who goes against the winner of the adult competition in the dueling tree. All right, so let's get you guys a rifle. There is yours. lefties. And here's yours on the right. All right, take a look at your sights. Make sure you remember how to use that ghost ring sight picture, right? Remember, it's got to go right down the center. Okay, and here is your magazine. Don't load it just yet. Your rifle's on safe. Here's your magazine. Go ahead and seat that all the way in. Push that all the way in. And your rifle is on safe. So go ahead and charge your handle so that it loads. One time, that's it. And now I want you to put your shoulder up to your rifle and take your safety off, but don't shoot until I tell you to. Okay, so I'm gonna put my ears on. You guys got your ears on? Okay, shooters ready, and go. Oh no, you ran out.
This is so sad. I'm out.
And it's a tie. Check your rifles. Make sure that the rifles are empty. Look in there. Remember, we look in the chamber. Make sure we see nothing. Drop the magazine. Make sure it's on safe. There you go. Push. I got it. And make sure it's on safe. Okay. So you ran out too fast. You made a comeback, and we ended up with a tie. So we shoot again. Okay, so we had a tie, we're gonna do it again. All right, magazine goes right in the bottom there, keep it safe. There you go, good job. And magazine. Go ahead and charge it, put one round in it, there you go, good job. And take your weapons off safe. Don't shoot yet, because I don't have my ears on. And line up your sights on your first target, and get ready, and go. Oh, she got you.
Okay.
She got you. Okay, make sure it's on safe and keep it pointed in the right direction. There you go. Same thing. All right, so let me see. We're gonna unload. All right, take this one off and go ahead and drop the magazine on that one.
Okay. How do I do that?
Push right here.
It's not. Oh.
There you go. And you have to cycle it one time to drop the round that's in it. Pull hard. There you go. It just jammed up. Roll it over, it'll fall out. Let me do it. Got it.
It's hard.
You made that harder than it looked, but it's hard as a left-hander. All right, so she got you. Just barely. You kicked that one back right at the last minute, but she had 6 on one side. So, good shooting. You guys did much more accurate that time. So you notice the game ended before you even had expended very many rounds. It's because the first time you shot, you went too fast and you weren't as accurate. The second time you realized that and you both slowed down and were more accurate. So that's good regardless of who ended up winning. So we have an advancement to the finals and we're gonna go parent against child and see who comes out on top when we get right back. So now we find ourselves in the finals. We've got one adult, one child, and we're gonna see who comes out on top. So, same rules apply. You've both shot it already. That's your 15-round magazine for your pistol. Go ahead and load. This is your 15-round magazine for your rifle. Go ahead and load. Nice. And did you cycle it once to get it in there? All right. Now, go ahead and make sure your weapons are on fire. And get your sight picture on your first target. And when you hear me say go, you can. So, shooters ready, and go. And it was a quick round.
Hey.
Go ahead and finish off.
Okay.
All right, she won twice in one match.
Yeah.
So, all right, make sure it's on safe. All right. So, hey, great job. Your strikes were much more centered. You flipped more plates. You were more accurate this time. So it's again, this is just like any other game you play or exercise you do or skill set. you start to learn it as you go, and you get better and you play the game. But while it's fun and it's competitive and we all like that kind of stuff, it also makes sure that you're applying those skills, because this makes you understand how fast can I shoot, but how fast can I shoot accurately. And by introducing that little bit of level of competition, it gives you that ability to kind of match wits and more challenge yourself than anything else. So that was the Dueling Tree. We had the family on it. It was a lot of fun. And again, not only having fun, but learning something at the same time and enjoying firearms together as a family. So we'll see you on the next episode.